You might be asking, what is this weird looking thing? Well, this is the Peter McKinnon and Nomatic Everyday Travel Bag. I actually ordered this exactly a year ago in April of 2021, but because of like productions and shipping issues around the world, I only got it now after about 6 months of delay. So I'm excited to open this up and see what it's like. So let's get started. Oh, that's pretty easy to open. Ooh, can't wait to see what's inside. So this is what it looks like. This kind of skull actually looks really cool. This is the Nomatic logo. I've seen this for quite a few times and it's nothing really special. Oh, by the way, I ordered the bag and an organizer cube. So I think that comes out to about 230 bucks. That's pretty expensive even for students. So I bought it with my internship money, which I think is a pretty fair use. So let's see. Moment of truth. Ooh, that looks good. Let's see. So there's a Nomatic bag, and on the side straps it's supposed to be magnetic. It's kind of weak. But it feels really good. It feels really good. On this side, it's also very magnetic, so that's very nice. I always wanted to have like magnetic stripes so I can put my water bottle and like bigger stuff in it so it doesn't kind of spill. I think this is a pretty nice design. The stripes, it's very nice. Let me look at the back. There's again the logo right here. There's some Nomatic stuff which is says like 25 liters and all kinds of logo cards, doesn't matter. In the backpack there's some kind of storage. Oh no, even stripe place. That's probably just for comfort. My guess is that this part of padding is just for comfort. The stripes feel pretty good. Let me put it on my back for the weight. Okay, it is quite light. It feels really hard on my back. I guess it's okay. So now let me look at the inside. Now on the side, I can open from here. It looks like I can probably put some kind of laptop or like paper in here, which is very nice. The inside feels kind of like leather foam-ish material. It looks a little brown as well. Feels very good. On the other side, there's no stripe open, so I guess that makes sense. So let me see the top. The top opens pretty easily, just like this. And inside, it looks kind of like this. Where there's a part of it that you can put in some stuff in here, like the scissors. It's kind of shallow. I think this looks good. There's a small pouch here on the side of this. Nothing's fancy. I remember the inside is supposed to be able to flip up, so let's see how that works. That's a little hard to do. And it does flip up, like this. Not as cool as I thought before, but I guess it works. And when I put it down, it goes back in. I think this is supposed to be the camera compartment, and I think it's pretty good. So let me finally look at the meat of this travel bag, which is supposed to be the middle. So let's see. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. On this side, which is the back side, I have made in Vietnam thing, and I have somewhere that I can put random stuff in here. Nothing special. What's special, I think, is really this part. I think this is the real feature of this bag. So the top part right here, I think it connects to the top compartment of this bag. And I think I will be able to push it and make it look like this. So I'll be able to push it here and push it here, which actually works pretty well. It's pretty nice. I should be able to also take it out, which I can do. So that means if I kind of try to take it out, I'll have more room in this entire bag, which is nice, but I'm not really going to do. What I'm really excited about is the cube system. I think the cube system is what really made me want to buy this super expensive bag. So here's the cube. Under the cube, there is literally nothing. There's nothing under this cube. So let me look at this cube. The side looks pretty nice. Sounds good. Nothing special. Feels like this is a very, very solid cube that can protect my camera gear, which is cool. Or it can also protect something else. The inside kind of looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 different compartments, which I assume I can also take it out. Okay, that works. I can also probably take out some other parts and make it however I want, which I'm not gonna do right now. So overall, this looks good. Putting it back in is a little difficult. Maybe because I'm just a little dumb. Why is this small part so difficult to put in? The Velcro system feels very good. I feel like this can actually protect a lot of stuff. So I'm happy with that. I'm actually now filming with my camera, so I can't really take it out and try it in, but I think the size would fit pretty well. And I think this can probably put in a lot of things in there. Overall, I think this is a pretty solid bag. This came in while it's raining outside, so I feel like it might have smelled a little bit weird, but overall it smelled pretty nice. It doesn't really have this kind of weird new things paint smell, but it feels just pretty fresh. I don't know if that makes sense, that's kind of weird. It feels a lot harder than I was expecting. And I'm not sure if that's gonna be a problem because I like really soft backpack, but this is also a backpack that's supposed to not get destroyed because I'm gonna put my camera gear and stuff in it if I want to film anything. Overall, this whole thing feels pretty light, and for 25 liter, I think it's probably the biggest bag I've ever had. I think this will be a really good bag, depending on how I use it. Some small things I want to point out is that, like the cube system right here, there's some like small gaps in between. So I feel like if I put like small things in here, I might actually lose them because they kind of like just go through like this whole space. So this is probably just for camera gear. The top here is magnetic, which I really like. This feels really responsive, which is really nice. I think most of the time I will just push this back. Why am I struggling? So that I have a lot of room down here for different stuff. And for the top there, I'll put some random food or snacks or napkins or a mask there. Oh, I just noticed there's some like small belts and like knuckles here. So I want to see if I can tighten this up a little bit. Oh, it turns out I probably can. So this won't be really loose. So let me see. Done. Now those two sides are pretty tight now. Let me try. Ooh, this feels really solid. I probably made a mistake by not making them tighter. So now this feels really, really solid. Let me try to move this now. Ooh, feels really good. I mean, there are still gaps. So if I want to put something heavy on the top, I probably wouldn't do it like this. But if I make this inside, I think this is very solid. And as for damages or QC problems, right now I haven't really seen any. I think the whole thing looks pretty good. I know that on the website in the past few days, some people who have received their bags are saying something like they have received damaged goods or missing goods, especially with the sling bag. So I felt pretty anxious when I received this bag, but right now looking at it, looks pretty good. Again, there's still the possibility that I have no idea how to use this bag correctly, so I'm saying a lot of things wrong, but I think for the first impression, this is a pretty good thing. And even though this small box costs about $40, I still think this is a pretty good purchase. Because I've always wanted something like some kind of organizer in my bag that can keep my camera or other like pretty important stuff safe. And I feel like this might just work. Because this thing is actually really rigid and it doesn't really break. So I think this is good. And finally, let me just put this on and let me try how this looks. Let me try to press it to see how rigid this is. Okay, I'm putting a lot of force on this and this is not really moving much. I feel like if I put more stuff in here, this won't really budge. So that's a really good sign. I know on the promotional video they kind of like just throw this out of the window of a car and it still doesn't get like destroyed, but I feel like this might actually live up to that expectation. Again, this is a pretty big bag. I feel like this is quite nice. It is really hard on my back. I'm a pretty skinny guy and some of the padding doesn't really help making my back feel better. But overall it feels pretty comfortable. That's really it for this really quick unboxing video. Honestly, I'm just making this video for some of you out there who just got the bag or are anxious about getting the bag. And I hope this can help you feel something about it. I don't know. I don't know if anyone will watch this anyways. So if you like this, leave a like and subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye!